Should be really back there, but I'm kind of tethered up. So I just want to congratulate Shelbi and Jen. Congratulations. For those of you who haven't met me before, my name is Brett. I'm Jen's favorite brother. I get that by default, seeing I'm the only brother. So I just want to thank Jen for all the great memories that we had growing up. So, don't get to see her a whole lot. Since she went to college, she disappeared to Africa. She's been basically all over the world, and I told her she can't get much farther out of the United States by being here. But if you ever do decide to come back to Wisconsin, we would, love to have you too. So some of my favorite memories growing up with my sister is we used to tear our entire living room apart and make a fort. And a lot of times I could con her into crawling into the fort and jumping on her. So I do apologize for that. But we managed to get the living room usually put back together before Mom and Dad came home, so we stayed out of trouble. Also, too, playing basketball, which usually kicked my butt. And then one of my favorite memories is at our cabin. We took all day long, and we had a jet ski, and it was just two of us, and there's no neon on the lake. We taught each other to barefoot water ski back and forth across the lake. So that was pretty incredible to me. Other things that we always did, hey buddy. We always, we'd always kind of try to protect each other. And this one time, Jen and I used to kind of chase each other around the house, and she could get into her room, and how the door was, she could wedge her knees into the wall, and I couldn't get in. So one day I came flying around the corner, and she had already braced herself, but I ended up pushing her through the drywall. So, with her intelligence, she says, I've got a poster, let's put the poster over the hole in it. So we did that, and I think it lasted, 7 years? So my parents finally were going to sell their house. I was in college, and I believe Jen was either close or whatever. But so Dad took the poster down, and he kind of looked at her, and she goes, Dad, you cannot yell at me. That happened a long, long time. So we've always definitely been proud of Jen. She's excelled at just about everything she's done, from sports to academics. She's been great at friendships. So we're having a family reunion, or kind of a get-together, which we've done a lot. And my dad was bragging my sister up, which he usually did. And he's saying, Jen is so dedicated to her sports in school that she doesn't do anything to get into trouble. So as I just about choked on my food. The day before, Dad had bought 2 new mopeds, and Jen was 15 at that time, so she didn't have a driver's license. And the thing that's what I love about my sister, she kind of does what she kind of goes with the flow, but she's, master her own. So she goes and she's racing the moped up and down the road, and I'm like, hey Jen, you have to be careful, because if Mom and Dad catch you are going to be in trouble. So she gave me that smile, like whatever, and takes off. So the next day, she does the same thing when Mom and Dad are gone, but this time she comes back with a smashed up moped, and she is bloody and scraped up. And she looks at me and she goes, could you please tell Mom and Dad you did this? And once again I said, I definitely can, but how are we going to explain the cuts and bruises and So anyhow, we find ourselves here today. It's beautiful. I definitely love Portland. It reminds me a lot of Wisconsin, but just a little bigger hills. But I do love the cleanliness. I can see why they would want to come out here with the beautiful waters. But I said to myself, why would somebody want to marry another person? So I came up with that person wants to spend every second of every minute of every hour with that person. So when I met Shelbi, I could see that my sister had found the person she had been searching for. Their love of the outdoors, their love of travel, and the love of the people that are around them. So I'd like to make a toast to my sister and Shelbi. May your future be the best every second of every minute, of every hour, of every day.
Thank you, sir. Next up, is there anyone else who'd like to